One thing that's super important after you learn harmony on the guitar is to just improvise harmony. So I'm gonna be in the key of C, improvising, and all I'm doing in the beginning is just taking the 6 basic sounds that come out of stacking the scale in thirds and not doing too much to them, just like playing them. So let's just go over what those are in time. So I have my 1 chord. That's a sort of home. I have my 6 chord, A minor. That's a different kind of home. I have my F chord, the 4 chord. That's away from home. That creates distancing. D minor does the same thing as the F. It's just moving away. The 5 chord wants to pull me back to 1. The 7 chord sort of does the same thing. So that's the G7 pulling to 1, and the 7 chord, B half diminished, also likes to move here. Now the only one I didn't talk about is that 3 minor chord. That's sort of like 1, it's also like 5. I've mentioned this in other videos. Now, the next level is really, before we even get into any other kinds of chords, is to become aware of harmonic rhythm. With harmonic rhythm, you get to tell a story painted on time with these things. Like you can start a journey on the 1 chord, go away, create, pull back, resolve to the minor home. Pull again, deceptive resolution back to that 4, away from home and back to home. Now when I start introducing secondary dominants, this is 5 of 4 going to 4. I turn that C into a C7. I can go pull to 4 with a diminished chord too. We'll get into that later. I can pull to my 2 chord with 5 of 2. Pull to my 5 chord with my 5 of 5. That was 5 of 6 to 6. 5 of 2 to 2. 5 of 5 to 5. Resolve to 1. 5 of 4 to 4. 4 minor. Modal interchange. Back to 1. So there's lots of things I can do with just secondary dominants and diatonic chords. That was some inversions. Now let's start including subdominants, or not subdominants, I mean sub-5s. If I take the 5 chord and do a tritone substitution, here's that 5 chord. Here's the tritone sub, D flat. Ooh, that's kind of like spicy, right? But if I change the vibe of it from so like happy birthday chords, kind of like just triads, like a country tune, to more jazzy chords, that sound's gonna blend a little bit better. Like in a 2-5. Ooh. That's a nice way to use that sub 5 of 1. That's pretty cool. If I want to move to my 2 chord, I used sub 5 of 2 to 1. That was the sub 5 of 2. Instead of using A7 to down to move to that D minor, I used that E flat 7 with a sharp 4 to move to that D minor. Hear that? Now, here's 5 of 3 going to 3. Sub 5 of 4, going to 4. Sub 5 of 5, going to 5. So I can use all these that's pretty cool. Now, the next level after the Subfive is the modal interchange. Modal interchange is borrowing from parallel keys, so I can go from my 1 chord to that flat 3 major 7, which is coming from Dorian. I can use flat 6 major 7 from parallel minor, like Metheny. I use B flat major 7, the flat 7 major 7 from Mixolydian. So the idea is now to tell some sort of story harmonically with diatonic chords, secondary dominants, subfives, secondary dominants, modal interchange. Cool. Check it out.